Welcome to Love Them Knives channel. We've got Nitecore EDC33. This is an interesting flashlight because it'll go 4,000 lumens. It's only 4.5 inches long. It's pretty EDCable, as EDCable as most flashlights are, and it's got a pocket clip. Comes with other things too. Comes with the clip, a lanyard, and the USB-C charging cable, okay? But you look at this and you go, oh, there's no switch up here. This is all tail cap, yet it'll tail stand because it's got these points here, right? So it'll tail stand. You see the reflector's got that orange peel look, okay? It'll kick out a floody thing on the 4,000 lumens, but it also is set up to where it'll give you a distant blast at 1,700 lumens. So it's got two different things going on. The Lumin Shield, which they call it the Lumin Shield, and I don't know, are they talking about it here? 4,000 lumens, 450 meter max distance, and then 54,500 candelas, and of course your drop and IP ratings and all that kind of stuff here, right here. Okay, you got power indicators, you got USB-C. So here's the thing, you turn it on with a click, and it gives you your power indicator here. So how full is my battery, right? And then look at this. If you want to recharge it, you just turn this cap and you expose the USB-C, okay? So click on, click off, okay? Now you can half click this dog too. And so you can, boom, like that, and then full, and there's your 4,000 lumens, and it will heat up quick. It will heat up quick. But the half a press will do the distance, 1,700, and then the full press will go the 4,000 Lumin Shield. And see this emitter here, how this is set up? And so this is something that's unique. What they say is it's their Nitecore UT27 Max LED. Okay, that's what they're saying it is. Like I said earlier, 4.5 inches overall length. Now, and of course, it's got the drop and the immersion rating as well. Okay, and of course, it's aluminum, and it's set up to try and do some heat sink. But I'm telling you, I've been messing with this thing, and this will heat up quickly when it's on the full 4,000. And it's just a matter of the fact that you just don't have a very long flashlight here, and you don't have a lot of diameter either to disperse the heat. So it'll do what it does, and then it'll kick on down because it's got a control in there to make sure it doesn't get too damn hot. And you can see it's got a proximity sensor in there as well, okay, to kick it down. So that protects it as well. But you have a lockout here. Check this out. This will lock it out. That means you can't do anything with this, okay? But you can do a half lockout. Okay, to do the half lockout, I believe you activate this flashlight, then kick it to the lock, okay? So now you're going to allow only two things, is that long throw and the max lumens, okay? So the 4,000 and then the 1,700 long throw capability, and that's it. That's what you got there on the half lockout, okay? And then all you need to do is to let it open like that, and then you're fine. But if you want to do it on the half lockout, turn it on, move it to the lock position, and then you got the half lock, okay? So you can run around with it to where all you have is the max throw or the max, 4,000 lumens flood, okay? So you've got options here, but it just clicks on. So you can half click this thing, like I said just before, to be redundant, the long throw and then the max. But you also can just click it and it's on, and half clicks will run you through the brightness levels, okay? And I read through this. It doesn't have strobe or beacon or SOS, okay? But it's got all these different brightness levels plus those 2 extra features. So I think that's 6 total, like 4 brightness levels, and then you've got the full on turbo, whatever you want to call that, and then the Lumen Shield, and then you've got the long throw as well. Okay, so those are what's included. And then, you know, when I first got this, it's like, huh? What kind of battery? No, 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 no. Okay, so here it is. This is where you charge it up. No, it's not made to be opened, okay? The battery is enclosed here, okay? You got a pocket clip. You can take that off if you want. What else do you get in the box, okay? And let's take a look without trying to tear the hell out of the packaging. And there's stuff under here, I imagine. Okay, we got all kinds of goodies. And let's see. Well, we got the charge cable. That's always nice to have. And then in here, we have a really cool lanyard. Look at that, like a carabiner type thing. Okay? And this thing's really not very expensive. Let me show you this. I'll give you the link. You can go right to Nitecore and buy this if you want, or check their other products as well if you want. But $69.95 to go to a 4,000. Now, it's not going to sit there and hang 4,000 lumens forever, right? It's going to get warm quick and it's going to kick down. But, I mean, at least you get that option, okay? And that's not bad to at least have that option. And then the option of the long throw as well. So there's some interesting little doodads that come with that. Now, I miss a page? Yeah, I did. Okay, so I think they've actually got a video posted on their channel you can watch as well. But what I'm saying is 492 yard throw at max, okay? And here's what's included in the box. And then they call it the Night Lab UHI20 Max LED, okay? So there's that, okay? And of course, it memorizes the brightness level, so you turn it off, you turn it back on, it goes back to the same brightness level, okay? Half press to activate the 1700 lumen spotlight, okay? And then you can go the full floodlight, 4,000 lumens. And we're going to take it outside and take a look, because I guess that's really going to give us an idea of what's going on with this. I did see a video on it, and it looked pretty impressive as far as the distance between the long throw and then the 4,000 lumen flood, okay? But, and then here gives you the head diameter, of course, is 1 inch and 4.5 inches overall length. So there's that. And then the candela is at 40,505, right? Lumin Shield is what they're calling their floodlight thing because of this kind of emitter, okay? And it is kind of crazy looking in there, isn't it? Okay, so it's got all kinds of things going on, but that's what that's up to. And then the ultra low is 5 lumens. So 1, 2, 3, 4, plus these 2 extra modes, right? So you got 6 total, okay? So this will give you the brightness outputs, okay, and how long they'll hang on that. 2 hours, 2.5 hours on the 1200, okay? And then runtime on these, not going to be probably long on the 4,000 lumens. I think I did it and it kicked down fairly quickly. I mean, didn't go a long time. But, I mean, it's just the fact that you've got it if you needed it for a burst, you know. And this is very carryable at 4.5 inches. And it's damn inexpensive, especially for getting all the gear and everything with it. So you got all that too. Plus, Nitecore store is in Texas. So you got issues with your flashlight. You can just return it to them for service or exchange or whatever. So they're in the USA, and there you go with that too. And they're well known. They got all kinds of brands, and I've been carrying Nitecore for, oh my God, I don't know, 7 years or whatever that I've been into them. So there's that. I mean, I don't have issues with my Nitecore flashlights. They've operated pretty well for me. All right, let's take it outside, see what she'll do. Outdoor with the Nitecore. There it is. That's the lowest. Next, kicking it up. Let's see if we can keep our focus here. Okay, focus. bring our focus down here again. Okay, let's go up here. There we go. Trees out in the distance. Here we go. Now this is the time to test our long range banger here. Oh, there we go. All of a sudden we got it tuned in, right? This is our 1700 lumen, but we got a further afield, right? Down across the golf course. Yeah, definitely what we're doing there. Okay, focus in. Let's do it here. Camera's not the best for doing this, but it'll give you an idea of how far downfield this kicks. Okay, now let's just go to the Lumin Shield, the floodlight. Okay, so that's a different deal. That's more floody. It's not as far downfield, but it's 4,000 lumen shot here. And it gets really, really bright. I'll let off of that. Okay, now this is the long shot, okay? And you see how that changes when we go to a full 4,000, not so far down, but it's real bright and floody here local. It kicked down on me. There you go. Kicked down on me because, yeah, it's getting hot. Okay, let's go down here again. There's just our regular brightness levels coming up here. Okay, come on. There you go. Come on, let's get some focus, okay? And we're going back to get focus, okay. Okay, see what we got there? And then once again, low. Okay. Next. Next. Come on. Get enough brightness to focus. And that. And then here we are. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay, there we go. Like this. But if you want to get out there, then there's your 1700 lumen to really kick way out. And of course your, come on, and then your 4,000 lumen. All right, what do you think? Yeah, when it says hot, it gets hot. Like this end, at this end, yes, when you put it on that 4,000 blast, ooh, she heats up quick. But yeah, it's this is really an interesting thing. This is something that Nitecore does too, right? They get into these little innovative little things that they do, and I like it. The EDC27 is really cool. Check that one out as well. But I mean, they even have a little keychain flashlight. I can't remember the name of it. I got it back in my little cabinet. 4,000 lumen, you know, that kind of thing. They do all kinds of, and of course, their Tiny Monster series of flashlights that are really cool and put out a lot of power. But this one, interesting, very affordable too, and it might be for you, right? I like this EDC-able of this kind of small, only 1-inch head diameter, that kind of thing. So for me, this is great. This is a good EDC choice. And you know what we do? We love them flashlights too. So you guys, stay bright.